Hey everyone, this is probably going to be a bit of a different video. You can probably tell that I'm not really like reading off of a script or anything, so there will probably be like cuts throughout like certain sections because it takes, I don't know, I get lost in thought. But I've got a couple things that I want to talk about regarding the state of the channel, what 2025 was like, how the Rapid Eyes video affected me, what is the progress on Geb, and what my goals for the year basically are 2026. I want to start off by saying first that I'm not gonna quit. I know that we've seen like this pattern in the past couple of years of like big YouTubers blowing up and then disappearing, and I don't really, I not that I don't really, I don't plan on doing that. So if you're worried about that, just, I'm here for the long run. Secondly, I think 2025, it was such a crazy year for me. I tried out a lot of things with the channel, and I went through a lot of really new and interesting experiences throughout that year, both good and bad. For those of you, like people in my server know, I had to burn through a lot of money for my car. And that's a whole other story in and of itself. If you guys want to hear about the car story, I can probably make a new video like just for that. But I had issues with my car that spanned over the course of, I want to say, 3 months. That was during the summer when I had originally planned to write, edit, and or write, record, and edit Geb and get it done by August. I also had a lot of like deaths in the family as well. It was really weird. As a kid, I was very fortunate to have most of my family be like rather young for their age. My grandparents are barely getting into like their 60s, and I'm really grateful for that. My family's getting old, and that kind of makes me sad, because I don't know, I've had this big blanket of support for so long, and it's just sad to just see um, all that stuff. There were two people that were really in my ear as like during like these really dark times, and that was my girlfriend and my grandpa. Now, for those of you that don't know, I didn't have a dad growing up. My grandfather was my male role model. So everything that I do, the way that I act, the way that I try to model myself as a person, I've learned from him. And at every point in my life, my grandfather has always been the person to sit me down and say, whatever you want to do, I will fully support you, but you have to give 100%. If I didn't have that kind of person in my life at such like an early age, like my developmental years, I don't think I would even be here, to be honest with you. And those words, the way that my grandpa was just always there for me, has kind of sort of been a big like driving force in my life to be better than my parents and be better than those around me. And I don't mean like I want to be the best, or I just I want to live the life that I know that my grandpa wants me to have. When that first video that I uploaded, that old Minecraft ARG video, blew up, I don't know. I honestly had no idea that it was going to. I didn't plan for it. That's kind of why the next video took like a month to get out because I didn't know what I wanted to do, and I was really excited at first, and then I kind of started to wonder if I got lucky. I started to wonder if I just happened to like upload it at a time where Minecraft ARGs were popular and I just happened to ride the wave, so to speak. And I think about that a lot. It's just scary. This is an opportunity that I think a lot of people wish they could have, the ability to upload videos and be full time only doing YouTube, and having the freedom to do whatever they want throughout their day. Plan spontaneous vacations, visit their family whenever they want, that kind of stuff, and I'm so thankful. Like, I really am. I can't explain how much, the support from all of you, watching me means. But it gets to my head sometimes, and I think I overthink a lot. And you might have noticed that, like, video uploads they take a while, and that is due to two things. The first is the fact that I have, like, severe ADHD, like, crippling. It's really bad some days where I am physically, like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like I'm in a box some days, or there's like this giant weight on my chest. And if I try to do something, I can't unless I am absolutely forced to at the last minute. And the second is that like I overthink too much. I really do about my videos. If you ask anyone who knows me, I I think way too much about what other people are going to think about my video. I will sit and call with people while I'm editing, and I will just constantly re-edit the same like 1 minute segment over and over and over because I don't think that it's enough. Because I guess I just compare myself to people too much, and that impacts my work, and that impacts like my workflow. That impacts like how much I get done per day because I'm always thinking about that. And I think in 2025 it really showed because after the Rapid Eyes video, there's been nothing. Nothing. I've been working on Geb since June of 2025. This is by far my biggest project ever as far as research, storytelling, composition, and editing goes. Between this production of that video and now, I have met so many new and interesting YouTubers, and so many new people have come into my life, and their influence has infected that video, and it will show. I tend to edit in spurts. I'll dedicate days specifically to just being in my room and editing, and then I'll burn out, give it a week, and then try again. And each time I come back, a new experience was had in between the wait time, so the editing will change. So that'll probably be a little jarring. You'll probably notice this like a couple switch ups every once in a while. But I say that all to the fact that I'm very thankful for the position that I am in my life, and I don't want to throw that away. I want to get this video done. It's more than just a video to me. It's this mountain that I've been climbing my whole life. And I see me completing it as this huge accomplishment. Like if I can get this video done, I can do anything. I'm unstoppable. And I want to do that. This video will get done. I have a proper schedule now for editing, and I also have a manager who is going to help me as far as planning and scheduling in a way that is healthy. That's my girlfriend. That's the other person. My girlfriend has probably been the biggest cheerleader for everything that I have wanted to do regarding content creation and the channel and streaming and everything since the beginning. She's right there by my side, and I could not be more thankful. She is going to be more heavily involved in the channel. She will be helping me research and script write, but I will be doing the editing. She'll also be like helping me schedule things properly in a way that is not detrimental to my health and not detrimental to you, the viewers. Because before Geb, Rapid Eyes was my biggest video ever as far as like composition, right? Like I don't know. I was very proud of that video, and I still am. And I still think that is my best video on the channel. I don't know if Geb will top it, but I do know that Geb is the start of a new direction for my channel. I don't really want to make low effort coverage videos. I don't want to make videos similar to the Minecraft ARG videos anymore. I want to make stuff that people can remember. I don't want to be a video, I want to be a person. And I worry that most, if not all, my subscriber base, besides the people in the Discord, like see me as just the Minecraft ARG guy, and that's not who I am. I'm not a Minecraft ARG YouTuber. I'm me. I know this video probably got really dark and really serious really quickly, or it's probably really scattered because my brain is running at 100 miles a minute and I'm not really reading off a script. So I'm kind of just floating from one idea to the next. But I kind of like talking like this. I'd like to keep that dialogue. I think this channel will be relegated to two things. I say this channel. For those of you who subscribe to this channel, this is my second channel. I have a main channel where I upload other stuff. So like if you're hearing all this and you're like, what the fuck is he talking about? No, yeah. I like the Metal Gear Solid thing was more of like a project for college, but I do have plans for this channel. I'm gonna make more videos like this because I think it's nice to just talk. And I also want to make videos that aren't horror related. I have a Super Mario Sunshine video that I've been kind of fucking with for a little while. I don't want to make these videos to like get views and get popular on this channel. I just have ideas that I want to make. So what about the main channel? Well, I have got a few goals and a few ideas for the year of 2026. I'm going to be doing ARG coverage still, web series coverage, but I also want to do true crime, specifically like missing persons, but not like well-known cases. I want to find like niche stuff. But I also recognize that with doing true crime, that's like a different level of cadence You have to be very delicate with that kind of stuff because you're talking about real people. So that's something that I want to do. I want to make a I actually want to make a video on Ben Drowned and cover the story fully because I do not think there's a video on YouTube that does that, and I think I could do that. That's all that I'm willing to share regarding those videos. This year, I think I want to upload a total of 6 videos, and I want the wait time between those videos to be a maximum of 3 months, starting with the release of Geb. I might bring back like the mysterious YouTube videos. I probably just got to come up with a better title and thumbnail because the one that I have for the first one is kind of ass. As far as content wise, I want to grow the Discord, obviously. We have a really cool, small community, but really cool. And I just want to get that bigger and interact with fans more. In a healthy way, of course. I don't do fucking parasocial relationships and shit. But I would like to build up a community and interact with you guys and, do giveaways and art contests and stuff. I mean, I already do that in my server, but I'd love to do that to a bigger degree. And finally, I'm going to be streaming on Twitch. I've always had a rocky history with streaming. Every time I seem to get momentum, something happens in my life that either cuts it short and then I have to not stream for a really long time. Or I'll try to start streaming and I'll try to get a schedule and it'll just fall apart. And I want to change that. Every New Year's I make a resolution that I always tell myself that I'm going to follow through with. And every year I never do. 2026 is going to be different. I'm going to grow the channel. I want 50k subscribers. I want Twitch partner. I want 500 Discord members. And I want another video to break 1 million views. This is the start of probably the longest chapter in my life. And if you're still sticking around and you're watching this, I really appreciate it. I know these kinds of videos aren't really that popular. Probably a few people will watch this and that'll be it, but I just gotta get my thoughts out there. Solidified in a way that allows me to stick to them. Just want to say thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting me. And if I check the comments and I see people being like, this is just like the Weekly Slap. Yeah, I can't even front. I really love I really love that channel. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys later.